true, and it is. So, I mean, rather than, getting down to the questions, how much would this uh cost? It's that I've had these questions asked to me already, not just by you, but multiple people, and I understand what's going on, John, and
Yes,
I
sir.
respect it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, just what's the numbers, let's talk about the numbers. Let's
Yeah,
just get
well,
down to it. I do have to talk to my wife about this, to be quite honest
you
with
have a
you.
partner objection.
Yeah, I do. Hey, John, I mean, you're pretty good at this, man. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Shit, man. That's
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Another Eli, how we doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
All good, brother. All good. Just staying out of trouble over here. I guess it looks like you booked a call about possibly seeing if we could help you with getting some more advanced sales training. Is that correct? I guess when you booked the call, what caused you feel like you may even need some help in the first place, man?
Well, it wasn't more so that I booked the call. It was kind of more I purchased the black book and then it,
Sure.
kind of forced me to book the call. But
Ah, no,
that's
you're telling me Trey called you with a shotgun to your head. He was like, if you don't book the call, you're out of here. What's going on over
well,
there?
it was more so online, but
Yeah.
it was step by step. So it was the steps that got me to book the call.
And are you looking for advanced sales training or are you just looking for the book?
I was looking for the book, but when he called me, he just said to book this appointment with you to see if we can get a little bit more information. So it's not that I'm not entirely closed or
Sure.
to anything, but he was just saying it'd probably be in the best interest that you and I talk.
Yeah, I think he was giving you some feedback. He was
Yeah.
diving into your situation, what we currently needed, what we're looking at. I guess for you, man, in terms of like your sales process, what did you feel like you were specifically needing help with the most?
Yeah, so it was like I told Trey, it was more so because I've been watching Jeremy Miner on YouTube and a lot of his podcasts, and I like the way he brings up questions and his tonality and everything like that. So I figured
Sure.
if I purchase his book, maybe I could dive and dissect a little bit more of those questions and those
Okay.
more of
I guess more in terms of like your sales process, what did you see that you were struggling with like the most?
yeah, just getting my foot in the door with the businesses and to the business owners themselves. It seems like every time I talk to the employees, they're like, "Oh, the owners aren't here."
Well, I guess because typically that's something that you said that could have triggered that. So what do you feel like you're saying and they're not asking that could be causing your prospects or even the gatekeepers tell you, no, the owners.
I don't know. That's why I purchased the book.
I don't think the book's gonna give you direct feedback. I hope it does somehow, but it can't. But I guess for you, man, like in terms of the sales process, what was the rationale like wanting to get advanced sales training rather than just doubling down, going to YouTube University, doing that route?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not able, I guess, to be quite honest, I'm really not able to close on a lot of the business owners that I'm talking to.
And you not being able to close, how long has this been going on for?
8 months. I mean, so
Wow.
like I told Trey, I'm not fully 100% into the sales role. I do have
Sure.
a 9 to 5. I'm a fire alarm installer.
Okay.
And so I've been trying to do merchant services kind of like on the side to boost a little.
And then in that job that you're currently working in, I guess do you like working as a fire? What is it? Yeah, you do.
It's a fire. Yeah, I program and install fire alarm systems.
Yeah.
So
I guess what do you really like about it?
it's rewarding.
In what way?
Solving the issues, figuring out the solutions to the building's problems and the contractor's problems, being able
Do you get
to,
some? Do you get commission for like what you sell?
I get hourly. I work hourly.
Ah, alrighty. Okay.
Yeah, so I install the fire alarm systems and do the programming and servicing.
That's fair. Is there anything you would change about either the job you're doing or even the results you're getting from that job?
Yeah, I would change the way I make more money, I guess.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess what about the money do you feel like you would change?
To be quite honest, the hourly pay in Colorado it's okay, but I've been talking to my boss to get into the sales role, but that's kind of why I took the initiative into getting into merchant services on my, personally, because if they're not going to allow me to get into the sales role there, I'm going to get into the sales role in any department that I can, and that was merchant services.
And how much are you
Um,
making currently from like that fire job?
the fire alarm?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 80 grand a year.
Okay. I guess so. You making 80 grand a year, how much ideally would you want to be making like by doing a sales role?
Sales role?
Yeah, how much ideally would you want to be making if you went full time in sales?
My to start out 100,000, 150,000 a
Okay.
year.
I guess what does getting to 150K do for you rather than just putting more zeros in your bank account?
Yeah, a little bit more freedom, a little bit more opportunity.
And for you, man, have you gone out there since you started the sales role? Because how long ago did you start the sales role again? 8 months ago, you
In
said?
merchant services, about 9 months ago.
9 months ago. So in
Yeah.
the last 9 months, apart from like training, YouTube, books, and like free videos, have you gone out there and invested in like more advanced sales training or nothing of that?
Well, yeah, so I did invest into this program. So I did have to invest a
Oh, what
pretty
program?
penny into it. It's a program
Oh,
that yeah, so they're the people who got me certified in merchant services and provided the training and everything like that, but it was through Kajabi. But like I was explaining to Trey, because he had even asked me, well, in that program, what is it that I feel it was lacking? But it's more so is the program is essentially targeted to explain how merchant services is, what it is we're selling, right? Except what it's lacking is the actual sales role, right?
yeah,
There's objection handling in that Kajabi and in the platform,
sure.
but there's only, several videos. Other than that, it's okay, this is what the product is. So
Yeah,
now, so I did invest, into that program to get certified and know what
yeah.
I'm doing.
I guess if you don't mind me asking, how much did you end up investing?
Yeah, it was 12 grand.
12 grand.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
12 grand.
that's fair. Well, I appreciate you jumping on the call, man, because obviously you've invested in the past before. And I guess, did you feel like you got like the exact results you were looking for from that
Not
training?
the exact results, but what I do appreciate is actually, there's a not a culture, but there's like a team like on Facebook to where and there's live trainings, weekly trainings with
Yeah,
the people that I invested in and whatnot. But other than that, like a sales role, like a sales training that you guys and Jeremy Miner offer, I'm
yeah.
not too sure what all like it all in depth it entails.
Yeah, 100%, man. So I guess like why now do you feel like it was time to get some advanced sales training?
Yeah, because I'm not making any results. Like I don't have any results
That's fair.
going out. And I guess again, I don't work a sales role, so I'm
Yeah,
not really familiar with a lot of the sales techniques.
yeah,
Are there things that I'm lacking? Marketing, what is it that I'm, missing here?
yeah. So I guess for you, what do you feel like you need in terms of like a more advanced sales training program to really get the results you're wanting?
Um, well, the reason why I bought the book was basically the basic questions to see if that can help me out as far as, asking those trigger questions, those
Sure.
emotional questions to the owners. That's what I felt like.
Yeah, I guess there's always like two ways to getting to a destination. The book is because it's like you can walk or you can fly, right? It's like you
Right.
go to the gym with a personal trainer, he gives you a manual. Yeah, you'll do okay, but do you know the right form? So it's like if you go to the gym with a coach, you get specific feedback and training to what you need. Reason why you get results in 3 months rather than a year or two by doing it on your own. So I guess for you, man, what do you feel like at this point in time you're seeking to do? To like walk to the destination or like actually fly?
I would like to fly.
Why though? Because you can walk.
I can walk, but flying get there quicker.
But it also takes a level of commitment, investment, and actually time that you have to put into doing so. So that's something you're actually committed to doing.
That is true, and it is. So, I mean, rather than, getting down to the questions, how much would this uh cost?
Can I share a different perspective with you?
Sure.
So you know what you just did there?
Yeah, I deframed you a little bit.
You try to take frame.
Yeah.
Now, do you know why that happens?
How? Why?
So it's because you're not feeling comfortable with the questions I'm asking you, right?
It's that I've had these questions asked to me already, not just by you, but multiple people, and I understand what's going on, John, and
That's
I
fair.
respect it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just like, just what's the numbers, let's talk about the numbers. Let's
Yeah,
just
well,
get down to
it's like
it.
this, right? It's like if you went to the gym, you asked for a personal trainer, you told me, "Hey, man, give me the best plan." I'd be like, "But bro, I don't know your weight, I don't know what you're eating, I don't know what, if I can even help you." You're like, "Oh no, give me the best plan." I was like, "I don't know if I can, bro." To be
Right.
honest, right?
Okay.
The reason
Yeah.
I say that because you're feeling uncomfortable. What you're learning from us is how to get in an uncomfortable position with your clients.
Okay.
That's what you're learning.
Okay.
Where do humans grow? Comfort or uncomfort?
Uncomfort.
So is it a crazy idea for me to ask you uncomfortable questions meant to help you?
No, it's not, man. But good job. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, cool. Well, tell me this, man. Like, obviously, you're wanting to get to how much you said about 150K a year.
Yeah.
You getting there, you obviously said it gives you freedom, but what does that freedom really mean to you, though?
Spending more time with my son and my wife,
Okay,
have being able to provide them a little bit of a better.
sure.
Well, to be real with you, my goal to making 150, $200,000 a year is
Yeah.
to put my son through school.
Okay.
That's what it really is to put him through school. He's barely going. I mean, he's still, toddler, but
Yeah,
I'm planning for that.
that's fair.
Also, my mom works 2 jobs, and I'd like her to work none, if not just
Yeah.
one,
Okay.
So those are the things that are
Really motivate.
driving.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool, man. Well, I guess in terms of that, man, like for you, those seems like obviously big motivations. Like you being able to finally do that, like retire your mom, put your kid through school. Like, what would that actually do for you personally? Like finally being able to achieve that.
That's a good question. It would give me a sense of accomplishment of
Mm,
it would be rewarding to me, right? It would
yeah,
be it would you know it would give me a sense of accomplishment is what it would
yeah,
do. Yeah.
100%. I
Yeah,
was always curious.
and to be quite honest, I know 150 to $200,000 isn't going to be enough to
Yeah,
retire my mom, but those are just, stepping stones
yeah,
to
like
get
the
to my
humble goal.
ultimate goal.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But if you always look at the other side of coin, because there is the other side of coin, which is like we don't learn the skills, we don't put ourselves in the position to be able to reach that 100, 200, 300 grand a year. If we don't reach that, what happens then?
Yeah, that's another good question. I would say regret,
Mm.
regret.
Do you know the reason why we ask that question?
Why?
Because what actually makes a human want to change?
Regret. Uh
Pain. Pain.
Motivation, yeah.
Right?
Pain,
It's pain,
pain,
pain or
pain, yeah.
future pain, right? It's the
Yeah.
thing that actually changes someone. And the thing is like mostly humans don't internalize it or actually realize the pain they're causing either themselves, their family, or their future if they don't actually take action and change their situation. The
Yeah.
reason most people
That's true.
don't.
Right.
So if you internalize that, man, I guess for you, because it's always a choice, it's never a problem. So do you actually feel like now is actually a time for a change?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
Okay,
believe it is. Yeah.
cool, bro. Well, look, let's get into it. I do want to show you what we got. I do feel like we can actually help you. Do you pen, paper, anything you could write on?
Yeah, give me a second. Right.
Easy. All right, all good. If you could put down one thing for me, which is going to be an EPQ Pro program, if you could write that down.
Program.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, once you've written that down, I want you to write down the funding that's going to be required for that program, which is 9,800. If you could write that down.
Okay. I wasn't looking to book a call with you, to be quite honest. It just kind
Yeah.
of it was like part of the steps, and I guess it was a little bit of value
Yeah.
today. You gave me a little bit of a breakdown as far as what the program offers,
Yeah.
and so this is something I've actually been looking for.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah. Well, the one thing is, man, as God says, best things come unexpected, right?
yeah,
So for you, man, like, is there anything that would prevent you from moving forward with the program?
yeah. Right now I just got to just go over the the
That's
financial
right.
part.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a really easy part, man, because like that's the one thing that we can figure out and help you figure out ourselves.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna write this number down, but I do have to talk to my wife about this, to be quite honest
You
with
have a
you.
part objection.
Yeah, I do. No, and it's not
Okay.
just a partner objection. It's not. I'm not just saying it. It really is, to be quite honest with you. It's I've
Sure.
done this before, and I've gotten a lot of trouble with her. So I'm like,
That's
okay,
fair. Is
yeah.
she with you right now, or where is she?
No, she's with my kid. Oh, she's actually working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I guess one thing I would say to you, I guess partner aside, this is something like you actually want to do.
It's something that I do want to do. Yeah, but yeah.
Does she understand like the current situation, like what's going on and where we are and where we like, actually need to be?
With me personally, she knows my
Okay.
goals and everything
Is
that's
she,
going on, man.
is she opposed then to you like learning the skills so you can provide a better life for you and her though?
Yeah, she's not opposed to it. It's just she's opposed to spending more money on, education right now at
Yeah.
this time.
I guess it just comes from her perspective, right? Because she's thinking at it based on the perspective where you guys are making 80 grand a year, you aren't doing the things that you want to, and you're unable to afford the things you want to.
But
The question really becomes that we can't make decisions based on our perspective. It has to be the perspective that we actually want to and need to have. But I guess the version of yourself, man, is doing 150, 200K a year for him in this position right here, right now. Do you feel like he would take that responsibility on his shoulders and make that decision? Or does he put that responsibility on his partner's shoulders?
no, he would.
Because at the end of the day, whose responsibility is it to get the training so you can get the results for you and your partner?
Ultimately, it's up to the individual. Yeah.
The reason I say that, man, is because I gave the same objection a year ago.
Oh, I
Someone had
know.
me
Yeah.
overcome
Oh,
it.
you gave it a year. Oh,
Yeah, I
so
gave
now
the same.
you're working with seventh level.
Yes, exactly. I gave the same objection, did the training. Now I'm making over 50, 70 grand in commissions every single month. I'm not saying that to brag. The
Yeah.
reason
No,
I,
you're saying it for perspective.
yeah, for perspective, because the reason I was able to get there is because I started overcoming my belief system. It's like the reason I wasn't able to overcome partner objections back then is because that's exactly what I gave out. So every time I had a partner objection, I just couldn't overcome it because I wasn't putting through it. It's like, how can we overcome our prospects' objections when we're the same people who gave out that objection?
Mm,
Because there's one quote in life that I love, which is you can ask for forgiveness because
right.
better information.
Right.
Because if you go to her and say, "Hey, honey, I invested in training because I want a better future for us, the kids, and the family," is she really going to be mad at you?
This time, she maybe, to be
Maybe,
honest
right?
with you, yeah, maybe.
But what's the worst case scenario? Because if she says no, you don't do anything. What happens then? You stay in the same place. Is that something we really want?
No, it's not. But I also have to go through my finances and make sure I can actually afford it with mortgage and everything like that.
I might then look then if we were able to find like maybe a more flexible option. Do you feel like that 100% work for you?
I'm not going to say 100%.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I mean, I'll lay it all out on the table right now, John. I'm still paying for the program that I paid for with Merchant Services, that 12 grand. I'm still paying that. And that's part of the reason why I'm like, I need to be able to make more money so I can pay that off, invest into more
Yeah,
education.
that's fair.
And again, that's why I bought the black book,
Yeah,
hopefully to just, give me a couple $1,000s, monthly in residuals at least, and then
yeah.
be able to invest into more education, such as seventh level.
The one thing I'd say, man, is like with the black book, it will take you like you have to
Yep,
go
right.
multiple times. It's a long time to be able to really get the result you're looking for because it's just questions, man. It doesn't tell you what's behind the question, why you asked the question, tonality that you use the question.
Mm,
It's many nuances to asking those questions.
right.
And what you're asking to do is do it in a more comfortable fashion, which is doing it after you get the payment, after you've done all these things. But it just comes down to that one thing I said earlier is humans only grow from one place and one place only. That's a place of uncomfort.
And I agree with that. And that sounds doable.
Okay, let's check if it's even possible. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, if it's possible, let's see. Let's see. Hey, John, I mean, you're pretty good at this, man. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Shit, man. That's
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
No, okay, that's all done.
Okay.
1 second. Cool. How do you feel?
Oh man, I'm a little nervous to be quite honest with you.
Oh, you're
Man,
human. Fuck, I didn't know that.
huh?
You're human. I didn't know that.
Yeah, right. I know.